Hello folks, welcome back to my channel. The Los Angeles Lakers have not performed up to expectations this year, having started the season 12-12. While many are quick to blame head coach Frank Vogel for the team's struggles, Lakers star Lebron James defended him while speaking to reporters Monday. "I think criticism comes with the job. You know, Frank is a strong-minded guy. He has a great coaching staff, and we as his players have to do a better job of going out and producing on the floor. So, we're a team and an organization that don't mind some adversity. That don't mind people saying things about us, obviously, because that comes with the territory." James added that the team is used to hearing outside noise but chooses to ignore it. He said Vogel does the same thing, and we have a lot of guys on this team that have been bulletin board material for quite a long time, so it don't quite bother us. So, everything that we do stays in-house when it comes to our preparation and how we prepare for our next opponent, and how we prepare to get better. Frank doesn't care, and we don't care either about what other people are saying. Vogel was also asked if he feels that there's added pressure to being the head coach of the Lakers, and he dismissed the notion. "Not really. There's going to be criticism with this job. It's something we're all accustomed to, and I've been a coach for 10 years. I've seen it all. Is it more national? Yes, it's more national. Is there a bigger fan base in this market in LA? Yes, there is. But it's been there for every head coach, and it's something I'm not unfamiliar with. So it just comes with the job." The Lakers have had trouble finding consistency this season. Los Angeles has won 3 consecutive games just once this year. The team is coming off a 119-115 loss to the Los Angeles Clippers on Friday. If the roster isn't to blame, the next scapegoat down the list would seemingly be head coach Frank Vogel. He's struggled to adjust to a roster devoid of the point-of-attack defenders that made his last 2 Lakers rosters so dangerous. But James wouldn't throw him under the bus either. "I think criticism comes with the job. You know," James said, "Frank is a strong-minded guy. He has a great coaching staff, and we as his players have to do a better job of going out and producing on the floor. We're a team and an organization that don't mind some adversity. That don't mind people saying things about us, obviously, because it comes with the territory. Regardless of whether or not change of any sort proves necessary, pulling the trigger would be difficult." The Lakers, deep into the luxury tax, probably wouldn't be too eager to fire Vogel and pay a second coach top dollar to fix the team. Trades are even more complicated because of the cap. The Lakers will struggle to match salary on any meaningful upgrade because Talen Horton-Tucker and Kendrick Nunn are the only players on the roster not making either the minimum or maximum salary. Even if James wants changes, they're not going to be easy to make. He also gains little by lobbying for them publicly. The existing team isn't going to turn things around without his confidence. But that confidence only goes so far. The Lakers haven't made any aggressive changes yet, but we're only 24 games into the season. If things haven't improved at the 44-game mark, something is probably going to change. Championship windows are small under the best of circumstances. James is about to turn 37. This team will do what it takes to put a championship-caliber roster around him whether he likes it or not. Sitting at just .500 through the first 24 games of the season, the spotlight has grown mighty bright on the Lakers, and specifically, head coach Frank Vogel. As is the nature of being a head coach in any professional league, much of the blame and little of the credit, fair or foul, falls at the feet of the head coach. For the Lakers, Vogel has been criticized despite a distinct lack of available options throughout much of the opening quarter of the regular season due to injury. At the same time, he has not remained blameless, with an insistence of playing multiple big men has drawn criticism, if perhaps a bit too much at times, this season. All this has transpired with LeBron James, one of the most powerful players in the league, looming in the background, capable of changing public opinion positively or negatively. James' words carry weight, especially when it comes to his head coach. For the first time this season, James was asked on Monday after the Lakers practice about the criticism lobbed Vogel's way this season, whether it's fair or foul, and to evaluate how his coach had done so far this season. It was a question reserved for a player of James' stature, of which there are few of in the league, and one that James answered in a uniquely LeBron type of way by basically not answering it. If you're searching for a vote of confidence, or a vote of non-confidence, or a vote of anything, you'll have to keep searching. Fully aware of the weight of his words, James' decision to not directly answer the question was as intentional as it is noteworthy. His answer, on its own, is a fair one, though. Criticism is the nature of the job when coaching an NBA team and when playing for the Lakers, and the Lakers have made a habit of internalizing many things throughout the Vogel-James era. When asked about it himself, Vogel spoke about the criticism of coaching in Los Angeles relative to his previous stops in Indiana and Orlando, saying it isn't any worse in Los Angeles, just on a bigger stage. Not really, Vogel said. There's going to be criticism with this job. That's something that we're all accustomed to. I've been a head coach for 10 years. I've seen it all. Is it more national? Yes, it's more national. Is there a bigger fan base in this market in La? Yes, there is. But it's been there for every head coach and something I'm not unfamiliar with. Just comes with the job. Nothing James or Vogel said on Monday will stem the tide on the criticism aimed the latter's way. Realistically, the most likely way for the spotlight to dim is for the Lakers to win games. But James not outright backing Vogel, dancing around the question instead only a couple of days removed from praising Ty Lue's late game adjustments in the Clippers-Lakers game on Friday. Isn't nothing. On the court, there haven't been any signs of James mailing it in to get Vogel fired, which he has done in the past and typically serves as the final nail in the coffin. And while James' quote on Monday did group him with Vogel and the rest of the team and franchise, it's what he didn't say that might be the biggest thing to monitor moving forward. This is all for today, folks. If you enjoyed this video, then leave a like, and if you are new, then don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for the future updates. See you till the next video. Thank you for watching.